Ninjani kwakhozi.
Siyaphila njani wena?
Ngiyaphila nami.
Yeah. Ungene kuleli sonto lika mfundisi uTB Joshua uneminyaka 16. Kwenzeka kanjani awusilandise dadewethu?
Mfethu yabona ke ilento ukuthi uma wathola inkonzo ayijoyina ngoba khona uanti olamu baba obegula. Ngaleso sikhathi ubephethwe HIV. And then kwafika labafundisi from Africa abathi bayakwazi bona ukulapha HIV balapha zonke izifo thizeni. So uma ke yena ke wa joina lebandla ngoba lo mfundisi thizeni uthe uyakwazi ukulapha ingculaza. I may join inkonzo uma obviously ingane nathi ulapha uma eyakhona nathi siya.
Yeah.
I uma join inkonzo si join inkonzo then kube right kube normal church but overnight service ya Friday, Saturday kune prayer, Sunday inkonzo.
Likuphi lesonto?
Inkonzo belisegoli.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And then inkonzo maye yenza kanjalo umfundisi bese angikhetheke mina phakathi kwabonke abantu. Athi kuma wami phela the way they design le inkonzo ukuthi when you are close to a man of God, is status.
Yes.
Like you are very close to uNkulunkulu.
Yes, most yeah.
Ngoba phela isho they already groom us ukuthi uzucabanga ukuthi hayi umfundisi uyiprophet and it means ukuthi uyezwa. Uzwa nemicabango yakho uma ucabanga ungekho phambi kwakhe. So ufuna ugade nje lento oyicabangayo whatever u repent the same time.
Yebo.
So umfundisi wangikhomba wathi Sihle Sibisi wena you are born of the world but you're not of the world. So ngifuna uzohlala emission house. Cabanga ngasuka ekhaya ngayohlaliswa emission house.
Uneminyaka emingaki la?
Ngifunda umatric I just ngiya ku matric at that time. So ngihlala emission house, ngahlala emission house for some time. Emission house mawufika nakhona criteria ukuthi uhlala emission house. Number 1 you must undergo HIV test. Wonke umuntu.
Okay, wonke umuntu.
So ngaleso sikhathi sazi ukuthi thina hayibo sitestelwa because umfundisi ayithi bathi ulapha ingculaza. If una ingculaza ayizokulapha umfundisi.
Yebo.
Kanti no, masoyibheka manje umfundisi ubesefa ukuthi ubani angalala naye, ubani angeke amthinte. Because laba abaclean abangenangculaza yibo laba beyadlala nabo. Wena mugula nje amfethu ufile imovite, ufile umthandazo, ufile ukufasta. You understand?
Wait, so ufasta ukuthi uthandazo lokho ukuthandaza njalo?
Kuphela ingculaza iphume phela emzimbeni, ufile imovite, ufile ukufasta, ufile yonke lento yakho, you understand? Then from there umfundisi kaqaleke lento yakhe ukuthi guys usikhathi ngihlala emission house, mangiye university eVits ngihamba ngifaka indwangu amalapha phela umfundisi udabuka eZambia.
Oh yeah.
So usilethela amalapha wabiza ichitenge. Bakuthiwa sifaka amabhluko so ufaka ilapha uma esikoleni awuqabane mfethu.
So university.
University awuqabane mfethu ngimuhle kangaka Nkosi yami Nkosi uJesu ngifaka ilapha university ngoba ngisho bathi ufune umzimba wethu singawubonisi.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Uye university but mangifika university hayi fine ufunda ubuye. Then it started lapho umfundisi sekasibonisa ama video walo prophet wathi TB Joshua. Asitshela ukuthi hayibo TB Joshua is spiritual father yakhe.
Yeah.
Spiritual father, what does it mean? Hayibo spiritual father it means ukuthi le anointing anayo yena umfundisi waseZambia uyithole uTB Joshua.
Yeah.
TB Joshua is spiritual father. So nisho nathi ke manje mawasibonisa ama video kaTB Joshua abantu balapheka.
Yes.
People are walking.
Yeah.
People now we alangazelela ukuthi Nkosi yami one day is one day. Hayi ngiqede ke varsity kube into yokuthiwa hayibo kuyahanjwa phela kune trip kuyiwe Nigeria shobona spiritual father
awunamanga ithini injabulo lapho
hayibo wema buka at that time magiwa ku trip the excitement beyigcwele ngaphansi kuwe phela nakhona futhi for you to go to the trip ban assess ukuthi who's going who's not so ngafika no 100 bese bathi out of 100 kambe 30 kuphela
okay bakhethwa kanjani bakhethulani futhi laba
bakhethwa ngaleso sikhathi sazi phela ukuthi khethwa kanjani so afike at that time umam Sandra ubesebenza eTB Joshua naye God rest his soul usekhothamile basebenze basinterview hayibo night trip se Nigeria sambe se Nigeria ngithatha leave ke mina emsebenzini
usuneminyaka emingaki lapho
I think at that time I was 21
okay
Tati leave emsebenzini I think 2021 somewhere there 2021 Tati leave because I just started ukusebenza Tati leave and in Nigeria uhlala 7 days angithi 7 days
yeah
so Tati leave emsebenzini hayibo sihamba se Nigeria at that time ngiyakhumbula bengidriver iFiat Palio ngithanda ukuyithengela imoto yami Fiat Palio so nginishiye nobaba wami ngithi ngicela ayigade bengine flat ngihlala Auckland Park yabona nje kube into ukuthi hayi ngiyahamba ngiyabuya awangibuzanga elangeni mangifike eNigeria kanti dala kuplaniwe ngami incwadi ngami sivaliwe pheto kitu ukuthi usihle Sibisi ngeke abuye
ngoba yini ngoba yini usezohlala lana aseva uNkulunkulu lana aseva abantu basesontweni kwenzakalani
alisho phela mase sifika lapha mawufika ulangazela ukubona uTB Joshua so for ngamabomu 7 days bazogcina lapha so every day Monday Tuesday Wednesday Thursday Friday nibukeliswa ama video niyagrumwa and then ngiyatshela ukuthi must be an attitude of prayer for those 5 days because phela umfundisi make kubona ufuna ukuthola upure yabona and your thoughts at that time funeka zibe pure so that maya ku prayer line umfundisi angageji ngawe yabona azokhuluma ukuthandazela hi but at that time mina ke ngabona ingane yakhe namanye ama disciples like maningi abantu basahlala phaya kuzwa ama disciples like abantu basale from all over the world
wait so nihlala kuphe hotel umuzo omkhulu ukwenzakalani
ngaso sikhathi angazi ukuthi kwenzakalani but then ayibo Saturday night ke thiwa praise the Lord sicela ukuthi impahla nizogcoka Sunday ngesonto ku prayer line nigcoke namhlanje ngoba funeke senza I pre-interview before umfundisi ezokukhulekela so at mayidlala ku TV kubonakala ngathi it's one day you understand yes so if ngizogcoka lengubo emnyama Sunday ku prayer line Saturday night bazongicela ukuthi ngigcoke yona vele benze pre-interview so that Sunday mase babonisa ama video all over the world bayilinka as if bang interview on one day hayi nathi sivumeka hayi ngicokeke mina ngiyakhumbula bengifaka irogo futhi ibook tube yami black phezulu nama flower enzansi but bengifake ne shawl yakhona ngibophile phela pre-interview Sunday ifike Sunday hayi kumnandi phela Sunday kumnandi konzweni to a prayer line mina mangena Nigeria my main issue was bengine problem yendlebe I had a near operation but I was hearing yambe inzima kancane so give me lapha ne placard ibhale ear operation and then bona masifakele zabo izinto
ke closing
hayi angaza ngathi babhala ngathi night husband angazi ukubhala into eziningi lapha because
night husband
yes alisho bazokutshela ukuthi they have to add those things so that umfundisi elakhi iphepha lima track even more so ke babhala into eyodwa kuphela
okay
so uzobhala night husband babhala spirit of angazi babhala into eziningi
shuthi nje kahle kahle bawuyinto nje yomhlaba edungekile edinga usizo
mamela ngaso sikhathi uma wami ujabula uyafa usegoli ngoba phela nisho the fact ukuthi umaka Sihle umntana yakhe uSihle uye Nigeria ayibo that is status quo on its own anisho phela status quo ayibo prayer line happens yaqala ukumbona ke lo baba lo obviously sesigrumiwe uyamsaba uyamhlonipha you reverence him mefika ku prayer line andlula kuthinte ngapha mina ngathi kuphuma itop ibook yami besiyehlile kancane ngapha maba nje sengitshela ukuthi did you hear congratulations hayibo congratulations kwezakaleni like I didn't know what happened hayibo when you are staying uyasala you are staying
kwenzekela into emva ukuthinta nje wasuvele wafana
nokukolekayo everybody like ngavele ngoba ushaya blackout bese uyavuka kube mnyama nje ushaya blackout bese uyavuka like kodwa mawuvuka abantu bashaya izandla ukuthi hayibo when you're the chosen one you're God's chosen one you will be the first black South African ezohlala esontweni
cheers
ngaleso sikhathi ama emotions awucabanga kahle and at that time you're thinking ukuthi hayi perfect great shot shuthi nje vele khawufile imurena ngiseduza noJesu phela manje hayi manje ke kube yisho ukuthi manje uma vele hayi ujabulile she's happy bamtshelile goal right ubaba ngizomtshela kanjani Nkosi yami we hayi thiwe no baba wakho uzofonelwa bamfonela ubaba kuthiwa hayibo ingane yakhe ayisabuyi iyahlala la eNigeria she's chosen hayibo hayi ngempela ke ubaba wami umbona ukuthi asangana le akayizwa nje kahle athi hayibo ngeke yami ingane ngifuna ukuza nje lapho eNigeria i-team engize nayo bahamba bangishiya kanjalo
bahamba bonke wena
ngasala mina it's only late I discovered ukuthi it was all planned vele bese dali ithombe zami zathunyelwe eNigeria bese bokuplan nje ukuthi lo uyasala later sengiphakathi deep lapho so deep phakathi nakhona and remember we basic room ukuthi we can't speak about certain things right so mangifika the first night I'm thinking okay kuyohlalwa
phi ngifuna ukuza lapho sichazele manje
ukuthi bongene ekonzweni kune passage leader ama visitors ahlala lapho nyuka iDebisi first floor inkonzo main church Then the next level, I'm office. The next level, he camera late to Tinama Tomazan, I'm a disciples.
Happen Mangad.
Maybe it's 2,000. Just women from anything. As long as you are a woman, you are in the same dormitory. So no matter double bank and apple. So share toilet, share shower. The next floor, yonke floor. Ega Koskaz got to be Joshua yet and Ganzake floor.
Okay.
The next floor, abafana board. And then from there, my office. The last floor, Utibi Joshua la pay. Okay. So now figure the first 2 weeks I was treated very nice. Okay. First 2 weeks I'm from South Africa, the first black South African. But introduced her to the first white South Africans. I want BBC documentary now. Angel. Angel and I, she was there. So now she was the first white South African. So now she knew how to entice me. Hi, you know, you are close to God. What you are. Oh, we are barely 2 weeks on sleep deprivation. Tiwa, nobody sleeps if daddy is not sleeping. I don't get over Luti. No ways. You will be in trouble. You have to be something. So automatically, because I was put in the praise team by busy choristers.
Yes.
Then go choristers, and then from the choristers, bank go admin department job. So during the day, man, go admin, you go rehearse, I'm a cell phone, my name, my phone, you are picking up the call. You want to go piece, good piece. Yeah. Okay. On a cell phone, passport itatiwe. Passport, cell phones, so basically you can't have communication nabantu. Nothing. So now they have to go through the process of writing an email to daddy. What? Still come and see my phone. Uzofona ibanjo munye usho ukuthi nakhona futhi basikhuluma lapha. By that time you speak pidgin English. So when you have phone and hello, can I speak to Sihle? Hello ma, how are you? Says Grumil. Yeah. Hello. Yeah, Minamzopendula. Yes, ma. How can I help you? I want to speak to my daughter. Sorry, ma. I can't hear you. Sorry, ma. Why? For you get irritated for you to hold the phone. Go back. Because at that point you can't easily get hold of me. Do you understand? Sometimes the phone and goes, I want to speak to Sihle. Hey, mommy, sorry. You can't speak to Sister Sihle right now. Sister Sihle is in prayer. Please phone later. Thank you too. Wait, go back. Because there's protocol, everything must be done through TB Joshua. I want no permission. TB Joshua sleep papers yeah. I must find a chance. Daddy, I'm very tired. Can I go sleep? Yes or no? Yes. Then lo phethe signature yakhe home room ukuthi nayi mina nginepass yolala mawufuna imali ufuna ukuthola ipass everything must be signed for ipass without the pass nothing happens.
Sicela ubuye ke la ngokusuku bokuqala ke uthi usuyaqala ke manje usuyabizwa ke endlini enkulu.
So obviously by then you are there 1 month, but then now because I'm very curious lento ukuthi hayibo sometimes sometimes the phone may color iyabanjwa kodwa umuntu bekhuluma umuze drop your phone bese kuthiwa sister so and so your daddy is calling you but angeke bakutshela ukuthi ukubizela kuphi so ubona umuntu bathi someone daddy is calling you uphumela ngaphandle nawe. So now I'm thinking, why are bad babies on Minangabizwa? Because competition. Yes. And to show you Guti wanted to divide and rule us and make sure Guti as Tembani. Every night Lapaya Bogne meeting. Every single night. Okay, Eani. In meeting you Guti Sizopaisana pen. Daddy Pais. Opais Sizopaisana pen. So Gizoti Daddy. Little Daddy, Sal Beyonce today came to me and told me that yesterday you gave her an apple. Oh. How can you do that, Sal Beyonce? Huh? Do you not have respect for what Daddy does with you? Why don't you tell everybody? So, for the first time you are exposed to seeing abantu beshayiwa. Because there are certain things that you can't share with certain people. So when you are exposing certain things, so that is why even if you know Baba Daddy did something to you, uvala umlomo uthi twi because awufuna ukushaywa phela nawe ngoba phela mawupayisa uzoshaywa. Then the fateful night happened where one day kwathiwa Sister Sihle, Daddy is calling you. Hayi ngiphume ngithi mina ke so bokhona usisi okubizwa uBhisola ukhona ku documentary naye. uBhisola was the pimp. Uyena ke ube lapha yana uyena bekhetha ukuthi namhlanje kuyabani akuyibani or whatever uye besebenzisana no TB Joshua documentary, and I think we've come a long way no Bisola because we had to sit down and actually make peace. She had to apologize to all of us because Masenzi reunion we all found out how can talk as a day so Bisola, but she was benefiting at the end of the day.
So maskaze lo muntu la manga understand ekhaya. So uBhisola kahle wawuyena kwakuthunywa yena edayisa ngamantombazane ewadayisela yena uTB Joshua.
Yebo Bisola. Akayiphiki.
Yebo masebenzana uTB Joshua esebadayiseli.
Bukai. So Bisola uzoza Sister Sihle, Daddy is calling you. So uye kuye athi oya alisho manje like ikamera lephezulu but it's got different entrances and exits.
Oh man,
so I go uzothi kuwe oya Sister Sihle, use the west wing.
Oh,
so when why look gibela west wing khona uyehlayo.
Oh, khona kuphuma ke
asibonani phela lisho phela because there are different entrances. So mawunyuka for the first time jabulile lisho phela mawunyuka uphatha iBhayibheli lakho nepen because you must always have a pen and a Bible in hand to show ukuthi you are spiritual. Uyabona manje uNkulunkulu. Ngigijima ngifike phezulu umnyango omncane. Uvuleke umnyango. Mengena. Ayibo. Ngiyaqala ukungena kule ndawo lena. Akusi office lakhe engijwayele. Upstairs ikamera lakhe. Ngigijima ngifike phezulu umnyango omncane. Uvuleke umnyango. Mengena. Ayibo. You know, I'm shocked. I'm surprised Nami because I'm thinking good ayibo. What's happening here, you know? Because I'm supposed to be sorry. I'm thinking Guti, what's going on here? Because Utedi megekbiza, usually you're thinking it's prayer, you know? Hayibo. Nangu kusihle kuyangena roomini laka Daddy, mofika roomini laka Daddy. Udaddy idimina yakhe akusile ngijwayele yakababa, uyabona? Avela jika namehla akhe ajikile ngisunderstand ukuthi kwenzakalani avela athi oya Sihle ngithi yes daddy athi oya take your pants down
you my dad
guys wasikhathi like ngathi you are
kumula
take your pants down
yep
hayibo ngimbheke ngigabaza athi please take your pants down siyathetha manje uvela uyehlise ukhumule athi oya take your clothes off vele ukhumule athi oya lie down
ulaya kuphi njalo
lie down ngilala phansi phela
awukumbhede lapho kulela office
mamela it was a carpet lale phansi mengilala phansi ke lapho avele angikhwele mengikhwela kanjalo into engayizwa nje ukuthi nje khona nje bongazi ukuthi silwane noma umuntu kodwa khona into ephefumulayo la kuwena uyezwa nje ukuthi something ephefumulayo but ubhlungu obuzwayo you don't understand ukuthi what is going on. I think kuleyo situation usunami nje usuphelelwe like imizwa ama emotions and at the same time uyazibona ukuthi ayibo ngiyazizwa ukuthi ngila kodwa Nkosi yami akusiyimina lona ngiyaphupha iphupho elikhulu leli iphupho leli this is not happening. Uma seqedile kanjalo ke nawe uDaddy ke mayeqedile nawe uvela phakame asukume athathi unevaslap emhlophe thathi vaslap yakhe emhlophe athi oya open avela thathi vaslap akusule yena ngaphakathi ayithathi vaslap ayibophele angaze ayibeke kusinye isikhama athi oya put on your clothes go out
kanjalo nje
uqedile ngawo
akho mhlambi nokuthi aqabuleke mbijana
so maphuma mawehla uhlangana naye lo uBhisola lokise lapha ya so mawehla wena ke uBhisola manje mehlangana nawo mesohlangana naye uBhisola moseyehlile downstairs akusukuthi unendaba ngokuthi unjani how are you no ugadile manje ukuthi ukhuluma nobani like sekagade your moves ukuthi how are you behaving normal
uDaddy lapha akho mhlambe comfort inyana kunika yona ukuthi uzizwe mhlambe ungconywana no Bisola naye into efanayo
uBhisola ngaso sikhathi masowehlile idebhiso vela athi oya Sister Sihle oya Ron choristers are rehearsing so you go back as if everything is normal.
Okay, so akasho nokuthi and ungayikhulumi lekenzeke
nothing is being said to you uqhubeke nawe but every corner subona uBhisola and manje so awusakwazi ukuthi ubehave kanjani manje ngoba awazi ukuthi uyazi number 1 ukuthi if ngayikhuluma lento ebusuku kuzoba ne-meeting kule meeting ngizobhonya so bagadile manje ukuthi ubehave kanjani behaving strangely
ukhandiwe ukuthi ungathi vu
so monitored so uyazi ukuthi whatever but at the same time ingqondo ayivumi ukamkela ukuthi hayibo udade uqeda ukungenza into
enjani nje phela angithi nikhandiwe ukuthi ningayicabanga izinto ezimbi ngodade ngoba phela mawuyicabanga emqondweni ukuthi umqondo ngeke umuntu kaNkuluNkulu lo muntu kaNkuluNkulu
uyakubona uyakuzwa
buka into yokuthi awusakwazi manje ukuthi you can't tell ukuthi ngempela yenzekile noma ngiyayiphupha lento but mawuye bathroom muyithinta ngaphansi uyanuka uyezwa manje ukuthi no khona into yenzekile la kumina. But then life continues. Ngaleso sikhathi ngalelo langa ke it's a day ozosebenza kakhulu ke. Bese after about 2-3 hours meeting. Kuleyo meeting awazi noma udade ubheke emehlweni noma umshalazele awazi ukuthi wenzeni but kuleyo meeting for some reason he will pick on you.
Athini?
Uzo pick on you athi oya Sihle stand up. Usukumeke wena athi anyone here who has a problem with Sister Sihle. Hayi abantu ngathi ba prepariwe ukuthi nje bakuthele ngeinkinga zokuthi wenzeni just to break you. And they sure they are doing all of this to break you mentally, emotionally, spiritually ukuthi nje ubone ukuthi ubone ukuthi la ekhaya whatever happens one awutshela umuntu number 2 udade maseshuba akalithathela igama ngathi khathi you're hoping ukuthi uzokholwa wena because hey bob dade uqeda ukunyukubeza le ngaphezulu lutho nix akakubona ukuthi isivaseliphiga isibhodo
ukwenza lokho wakwenza lokho kuwena kangaka wakwenza kanye waqeda ngawe or noma waphinde futhi kwaqhubeka
no kwaba into eqhubekayo ukuthi nje uyazi nje makuthiwa Sister Sihle daddy is calling you mabathi Sister Sihle daddy is calling you and then mabathi 5 story
yebo
uyazi ke 5 story
usuyonukubeka
uyazi ukuthi hayi sokuzoyenzeka it's going to happen. I mean even it happened nase crusade saya ku crusade na eSingapore it happened nakhona futhi lapho. I mean udade bikalala in a different hotel from us but then you will get a call in your room ukuba ngasikhathi mina ke so funny ngasikhathi ku crusade eSingapore bengilala no Bisola nomfazi kaDaddy ama rooms wethu were interleading Twa uBisola afike imathi oya Sihle Daddy wants you like already ubheka ngale look yokuthi uyazi ufune kwenza so uzoya downstairs ugijezwe emotweni drive to his hotel room ufika ku hotel room yakhe labo sesabaculayo ba u3 the famous ones abacula inkonzweni yakhe uAnu no boss bakhona lapho ibona abamphekelayo mawufika lapho uku presidential suite so mawungena vele lounge khishi uya straight ekamereni mawufika uDaddy vele athi oya makathi oya so uyazi vele ukhumuleke nawe vele ulaleke phela ke enza into ayenzayo ngawaqedeke
konke lokhu umukhulelwa kwenzekana akwazi yena ufinyelele esimini sokuthi ukhulelwe ke manje
right problem comes musukhulelwe awusaye esikhathini ke manje so ukhulelwe
bese uyabika ke
funeka uyobika phela manje nakhona mawubika futhi angeke uvele uyotshela noma yini noma ubani uzoya like mina for example ngaya ku Bisola ngathi Sister Bisola see you hey this my period is not coming again to Sister Bisola for how long ngithi it hasn't been coming this whole month I not get it again so most people bazo to Sihle speech as a lapid pidgin English I stayed in Nigeria guys ngiyazela lapho
yes
then that's when I discovered ukuthi kune clinic underground esontweni
unamanga engazi ngayo
underground yabona lapha nima khona nthandaza nithi Jesus is Lord ikule auditorium underground lapho kune clinic full fledged clinic kuno nurse kuno dokotela full fledged wangithatha uBisola ngaya lapha enzansi bathi oyaphi bathatha pregnancy stick
but
mayithi positive oya no problem oya sleep on the bed now so uyalaliswa embedeni full fledged clinic I can still yabona ngiba traumatized mengicabanga because mina lapha enkonzweni I had 3 abortions 3 abortions because ngathi Josh
bakhiphisa isisu kathathu
3 mamela uyathathwa and nakhona futhi mawulaliswa embedeni akunegotiate lapha kuthiwa hayi it's my body ngifuna ukugcina lesisu no uyathatha ulaliswe bese inyawo zakho bazibeka so ngathi inkukhu uyazi bakubophe so inyawo lele so uvula inyawo bakubophe inyawo then uzofika usister mayifika usister ufika nento engathi insimbi uyazi into yaziyo nje iwarm lento vela ayifaka ithi go ingaphakathi kwakho mase ingenile ngaphakathi uyayitwista khwa
hey
khwa mayiceda ukuyitwista kanjalo kuvela ukuthi qhu uyazi so khona into ayihlabile ngaphakathi kwakho why twister and then makayidonsa ukuthi wena you can feel ingaphakathi yakho ukuthi khona into edonsekayo kuvela ukuthi uyeza meqeda ukuthi kanjalo avela ayidonse nayo ke from that time uzowopha sisi you will bleed like crazy but muwopha ucabanga ukuthi ngiqedile eroomini lutho uhlala lapha enzansi until uqeda ukupha mawupha kanjalo ufaka ama pads lawo ama pads mawafakiwe ayathatha ufaka eplasticini agcinywe lapho athatha plasticini agcinywe
alondolozwa yibo agcinwa yibona
phela ngalesha uhamba ungakaqeda ukupha so uhlala lapho and then mase uqedile ukupha ke wena ke ilapho ke level 2 lapho so introducewa khona ke intweni zakhona ke manje ngoba phela igazi lami angithi yimbe ngopha nisho uthola ukuthi ngidlale lapho 7 days
ne uhlele clinic 7 days
awuphuma uwopha
mina ngithi into yamahora
and we ngeke uphuma ungakaqeda ukupha and into abakunika yona kuphela uphanado
okay uzoqhubeka usitshela ukuthi izinto zakhona introduce kuyona sixolise kubalaleli kulakhulukazi laba abazwelayo njalo nana siyaxolisa kakhulu bandla kusami kulelo side uintroduce ke kwizinto zakhona ke iziphi lezo zinto
hayi then kuzothiwa oya ngathi isikhathi masihleli lapho mind you I'm not the only girl lapho
nibaningi
kodwa sikhulumisani umuntu nomuntu uzela indaba yakho la sonke siyazi ukuthi vele sokhipha izisu and asakubuzwana phela nje sifuna ukushaywa emeetingini so usiyabonana but asikhulumi bese uzothathwa ukuthi sister Sihle oya come bathi oya come with your plastic mase basho ukuthi uqedile ukopha uyahamba uyiswe mountain uthi Joshua bekane prayer mountain yakhe hayi leni ibone TV nini le sithele le namafish amaningi lapho begunda ama pubic hairs wakadlisa amafish khona thatha lawo ma plastic lakho lama pads wakho ke iwona ke lawa thathwa ke mawufika ke ungena endumbeni yakhona you know ngikhumbula mengifika kuleyo ndumba leyo ngasikhathi ubhiso la ukhona uhamba nobhiso la mawufika kuleyo ndumba yakhona kuthiwa no screaming here no screaming you don't dare scream whatever you see you don't scream you keep quiet daddy will not hurt you
hayibo
so automatically you are told so uyathula uthi tu hayi mawungena endumbeni lapho bavele bathathe bathi throw this your plastic in ngathi yini it's umqomo omkhulu like a cannibal yini ubizani lo mqomo omkhulu lo wesintu like
imbiza
lo wembiza but umkhulu uvela ulahlele lapho awunakile ngaleso sikhathi bese wathatha lapho kuthiwa lie down hayibo again lie down sengilalelani ke manje and emofika kuleyo ndawo leyo vele already iyashunqa kushuka inuka impepho but ngiyayizwa ukuthi impepho but impepho le uleso phansi ke lapho ke bekwa amakhandlela around you kuqhamuka umlisa kufake into ebovu uyayibona mawujabheka ne voice udedi Nkosi
Sukethini
ma abelathi bisola did she throw her plastic then uzovuma ubisola then bakhuluma language engayizwa ke mina yakhe then from there bisola wait outside bisola must wait outside so meke mengaphansi ubisola mina sengilele flat pants lapho ke again uzongikhwela ke but this time mekukhwela ke lapho ke that's when the first time I was introduced to inyoka zakhe ke zilapho
siyaxolisa futhi ngamagama aqojem akunukubeze futhi inyoka ke sizenzani ke manje ke
hayibo while he's busy on top of you nangumuntu as I say you don't know ukuthi ulala naye noma isilwane because the way aphefumula ngakhona is not the same so at that point ubheke phezulu you are
traumatized.
You are numb. You are just thinking uNkulunkulu just help me. You understand? While busy now ke lapho uzozwa man khona into ehambayo in this room but awukho sure. So while it's on you at some point mawuthi uthi khanda ayibona ikubhekile lento. Uyayibona? Ikubhekile lento. Mawuthi hayibo inyoka. Hawe ma. You are numb. You just die. You just die completely. Bese qedile ke ngawe ke put on your clothes go uyabuyisela esontweni awusawopha uqedile ngawe you continue life continues and then from there bakuthatheke behind the stage enkonzweni kune swimming pool kune swimming pool lapho so leyo swimming pool nakhona khona into yakhe vele lapho ke ehlala phakathi kule swimming pool ngenibone nina because angeke niye nifunani kuleyo swimming pool emva kwestage kuyathina ka lesho sengiqedile lapha entabeni then ngifune ngibuyisele ke sengiyogezwa ke manje swimming pool behind the stage basically I'm being cleansed and renewed again sengi right back to normal same
so onke lezi makhulu ngamakhulu amantombazana lapha adlule kulento le
sonke yazi masenza iBBC masenza iBBC documentary I was so surprised because it took 3 years for them to do the documentary but masenza reunion all the girls and babona ku documentary bonke bokuyilento ukuthi siyakhombana sonke ukuthi
abaphesha welo anje ko England abelungu
ama China amandiya wonke umuntu sonke
mawucabanga ukuthi mhlambe kwakukhona neyabafana phezulu mhlambe nako kwakwenze ukuthi mhlambe ayibande kanye noma nikubeze bona abafana ayingekho mhlambe izinto ezikanjalo amaheli
angikaze ngambona ke nabafana but khona abanye abakhulumayo abasho izinto ezinjalo enye futhi ethusayo ukuthi umuntu menyamalala sibuzani phela ukuthi ukuphi umuntu
khona abanyamalalayo
sometimes uthi uyandlula uyahamba ubona isidumbu ngeke awusibonanga angibonanga lutho mina ngazi
so kwenzeka abanye bafe
baningi abantu abashona abafa enkonzweni sihlala nabo but uthula uthi du imindeni mayizobuza ngemndeni ukuthi hayibo ingane yami behlala la what happened hayibo Tibi Joshua phela usebenza namaphoyisa wangaleso bayakhona ukusebenza kahle ababribe kamnandi understand
ukudilika kwesonto ke lona ke lidilika nikuphi nendawo
hayibo mamelike so isonto remember njengathi structure sesonto ilapho kuhlala kuthina nkosikazi wakhe ama disciples wonke no Tibi Joshua uhlala in that structure akudilikanga istructure sesonto kudilike lapho kuhlala ama visitors khona across the road lelinye ibhilida lakhile across the road
so akudilikanga kunini
akudilikanga kuthina but ikudilike across the road but now here's the thing mina makudilike ibhilidi I was gone long gone
kanjani ke
hayibo mfethu you know I always say this there was a time ubethanda ukuthi Tibi Joshua ukumema abantu abakhulu there was a time wamema ijoy celebration wayemema ukuthi ize ka Tibi Joshua for birthday yakhe bazocula you understand so I've been staying there for years sengikwazi ukukhuluma ne pidgin English so mongibuka ngeke usho ukuthi ngumzulu you think I am part of the crew so being a groupie I was ngabona uJabu Hlongwane hayibo ngamjabulela but Hlongwane wavela ngibheka uJabu Hlongwane wathi kumina ufunani la wathi ufunani la ngathi mina hayi abazali bami bangiletha athi hayibo kanti ukwazi ukukhuluma isiZulu ngathi mina yes ngiyakwazi ukukhuluma isiZulu athi kumina hayibo abazali bakho nje babakushiye lana kushuthi abakuthandi wena abakudinga ekhaya yabona that's when for the first time I had a loud vibe moment like ngabona ulayitelwe ukuthi what am I doing here now the problem is ngizohamba kanjani because passport lesi officeini
sindele ngxoxo ngenza kwethu siphinde sixolise futhi ngokuthi kuphinde kuqhamuke namagama abanye abantu kodwa ke vele ingxoxo mayisuka injalo nomlando nakula kudlule khona kuba kanjalo kube kade wethu sibheka amaphethelweni manje
that's why ngithi mina for me I'll forever thank uBaba Hlongwane for celebration because if I didn't meet him in Nigeria I think uNkulunkulu wakhanda ukuthi ngihlangane naye ngibe igroup for him to say to me ufunani la what are you doing here? That's when I had a light bulb moment. And then for the first time now I started thinking ngizohamba kanjani la? How do I live? But then I knew that each time Mfundisi had a crusade. The first trip from Nigeria would fly to South Africa. Robo Nomuza, South Africa. And then we'd spend a day or two. Then we connect to the next country that we're going to. But at that time when you flew down to South Africa, I mean your passport is in your hand. So that night I remember we flew to South Africa, safika South Africa, salale ebusuku ngiphethe passport wami, nguphethe kanjani passport wami. One day ukubana lelanga lokuthi it's either now or never. Khona ubhuti obenza ingadi lapha endlini yakhe. Passport yami ngiyithathile I remember ngifake la ku bodies la eceleni. Ngavele ngame egedini ubhuti enza ingadi ngaphuma straight ngathi la it's either now or never. Ubhuti yangibuza oh yeah sister Sihle where you going ngathi I'm coming. Sister Sihle ngathi come mamela akusunga ngagijima yaso ngamisa imoto first car I stopped ngangena phakathi ngathi kumina drive. Manje umlungu lo uthukile what's happening ngathi please just drive ngishiya phone ngishiya everything impahla zami kwasandla the only thing I had on me was my passport. I can't go home ngoba uma wami phela ke she's part of the church she's a head pastor
umthemba kakhulu baba emanzwani namanje noma
till today uma wami wangifakela protection order 4 years ago wafakela mina nezingane zami protection order ukuthi until I go back ngixolise ngithi hayi amanga it didn't happen akangidingi
so ngoba ukhuluma kabi udedi manje so anzazwani ke nomama
angimkhulumi kabi ngikhuluma about the pain nokuyukubeza that I went through all I wanted mina and everything I've ever seeked for was I'm sorry for taking you to the church
khona isikhoma siphethe sengane isikhoma sikabani lesi
this bag is my daughter's bag
isikhoma sengane yakho
so my daughter hey Nkosi yami she nge-8 zaka January documentary yaka TV Joshua aired in the country and I carry this bag because I believe my daughter is with me in spirit. Unfortunately for me nge-11 zaka January 3 days after a documentary my daughter passed on. She was 10 years old.
Oh no.
Can I tell you people abazibiza ngokuthi abazalwane angibafuni phambi kwami because abantu abazibiza ngozalwane they were very cruel but ingane kaSihle bajabula touch not my anointed unayekile uSihle washonela ingane ubesukela uTB Joshua manje uNkulunkulu uyaphanisha ingane ishonile it's your fault ingane ishonile
kwenzakalani enganeni.
Let me tell you that is why I demanded ukuthi I want an autopsy done ngifuna ukwazi what happened to my daughter. Lo and behold, our doctor maybe check medically kwathiwa my daughter suffered a ruptured brain aneurysm. Hey, what is a ruptured brain aneurysm? But give me she had a hemorrhage. Hemorrhage, doctor. Then they explained ukuthi 1 in 5 people are walking around with an unruptured aneurysm. And Lena, it could be genetically, and there are no signs and symptoms. Meaning ukuthi she had a bleeding of a vein in the head which burst. It's a ruptured brain aneurysm. So for me now, once I got a medical diagnosis about doctor, I told myself that ukuthi abazalwane bathini angihlangene lapho I don't care. That is why khona bloggers who have opened case against abazalwane that have opened cases against who are saying ingane yami ibulawe because of TB Joshua blah 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 because that's defamation of character. That's cyberbullying. It's not true. My daughter had a ruptured brain aneurysm.
All right, Mahlazi siyabonga sesiphetha njengane kwethu umbuzo enginawo wodwa nje usakholwa inkosi uJesu?
Ngisakholwa inkosi uJesu because I believe ukuthi uNkulunkulu ukhona and the reason why I believe ukhona uSihle Sibisi usamile namanje uSihle Sibisi usaphila. It's unfortunate ukuthi ingane yami ihambile. Yes, I think she lived a full life, my daughter. I'm raising a 14-year-old right now. The fact that I'm still able to sit here and talk to you guys, that means uNkulunkulu ngempela uyena obhala impilo yomuntu and no one has a say over it.
Uyakholela ukuthi ushonile emhlabeni usakho nemhlabeni noma usewafa nawe uTB Joshua?
Hawe mama angazi ngoba phela ngesazi ukuthi bafaka istage kulela glass bese ngoba why maybe sebamngcoba inside esontweni balivala zange sesibona leso stage singena phakathi if usaphila oyakhe noNkulunkulu wakhe but if ushone ngempela condolences ngempela kumndeni wakhe but ufihlwe lapha phakathi enkonzweni mawubiziwe you'll face ama challenges abhlungu and when lama challenges happen uthula uNkulunkulu uzokulwela bese ngiphendule leyo ukuthi abantu bathi ubuso bami akubonakala ukuthi I've been through the most emdakadedi mhlambe ufuneke uye back uyongiresearcha from back kade ngikhala kade ngithi I need closure. I need ukubulungiswa kade not just mina sibaningi but remember this happened 20 years ago manje I made a point of healing lapho ngithi hayi ngindlulile sindlulile but ngesithule because funa sivula amehla abantu
ngisiyabonga kakhulu sisiwambe ngithi asiqale nje kule umbuzo leyo nalezo zinto abantu abayishoyo ngithi asiphakamise eqala bese siqhubeka ke asiqhubeke ngiselibeyonce asibuye la kudedwethu ke sikhulume manje ngeyimangaliso ke ezenzeka lapha ya kuleli sonto ngoba lamasonto lawa noma leli sonto sikhuluma ngala singawayi aswayeke namanje sikhuluma ngaleli lika mnumzana uJoshua sikhuluma ngaye ukuthi ubesukumisa ishosha kufika abantu bethwele ngeinhlaka begula bafike eqinqo basinde njalo ubuyibona lezi zinto zenzeka sichazele bekwenzeka kanjani
konke into khona yini
ngicela ukunikeza example ngabona mina besiya ku crusade crusade sakuya I'm sure I think ayase Singapore so sihamba 1 month before
i crusade
anisho phela lento ukuthi kahle lo yokufaka amathende ukuthi khona umfundi
ngoba kunama branch emhlabeni ngahlukene
so ufaka itende lokishini kahle crusade
so benifuna ihambela amazwe
so anisho phela funeka hambela amazwe phela because uyayifuna ukuthi abantu bamazi ukuthi adume
futhi abantu bedonseke bezifike Nigeria
exactly so thina ke makiwa crusade ngikhuluma personal experience efike engqondweni masipiti le yase Singapore masiye Singapore uyakhethwa phela ukuthi kuhamba abantu nobani ngesihambe sonke phela sibaningi then sizohamba 1 month before I crusade mawuhamba 1 month before so utsheliwe ukuthi okay fine mina njengoba bengishilo izolo ukuthi bengicula benguchorister right so ngiyazi ukuthi ngizocula on the day of crusade but the reason why sihamba 1 month before we are going ukuthi sohlanganyela for example mhlambe khona isonto elilodwa nje elaffiliate naye kuleyo ndawo masifika kulelo sonto lelo sona ukuthi basintroduce to ama politicians walapho abantu abane financial muscle ama high profile people and then from there thina our job ukuthi singene basintroduce to ama sonto amanye ukuthi si heha abantu ukuthi hayibo uyeza uThini Joshua uyeza uzonilapha thizen but masile thina 1 month before 2 weeks before afika yena uProphet kuzofika abantu abaqhashiwe it's either from South Africa or from Mexico from different world maybe uzothatha 10 from different countries ba flyiswe down maybe fika ke
baqhashiwe bakhokhelwe
mabafika ke ilapha esibatshela khona ukuthi okay nina no 10 laba nikuma wheelchair nezwa nina laba no 10 laba ninosifo ninengculaza right nina ba u10 laba sinjela nje ama scenarios are different
abanye banezifo zeenhlangothi ama masturbation syndrome
that is why bayakathi biJoshua ngeke uvele ufike nje uthi ufuna ukuyothandazela ngeke ufuna kuye through a process of registration
ya register
yebo
awufana uthi nje ngizothandazela
awuvele uthi ngicela ukuthandazela unless buka ufuna ukufike number 1 before a crusade nasesontweni on a Sunday awuvele uthandazelo nje prayer line ufuna ukufika Friday go through the registration process siyakvetha ke lapho I vetting system uyasho igama lakho isibongo what job oyenzayo yini into ekuphethe usitshela
ibhala phansi yonke
into njalo isho phela uma ufuna kube ne placard uma ne placard ebhale zonke izifo zakho
I placard iboard elibhale lonke izinto zakho
iboard ebhale zonke izifo zakho so masikubona ukuthi hayi uSel Beyonce ngempela ugulela ukufake hayi sizomthatha lona sharp kodwa unemali uSel Beyonce ngesimxosha so what happens ku crusade ke mase fikile umfundisi the first few days uzoba ne business breakfast nama business people I should tell we've already worked the ground sasebenzile uyabona and it must abe ne business breakfast from a business breakfast ilanga le crusade sisi mawungabuka nje uye nje uGoogle ubheka ama crusade awayenzayo abantu abagulayo bahlaliswa in rows maybe from row 1 to row 50 for example bese sathi ukuthi row number 1 2 3 4 5 ilabantu abagula ngempela bese row 6 7 8 9 10 maybe laba abaflyisiwe phela aba-actayo bese ke shaba mixa nje manga notice into one every time ethandazelo abantu uThini Joshua akahamba yedwa uhlala hamba nabantu crew like thina abantu abamgijimela abanye sihlebe endlebeni abanye sibhala phansi phela kufanele simkhumbuze ukuthi Titi row number 1 and 5 danger means ilaba abagula ngempela
so ungabathandazeli la
hayi uzobathandazela bese siyazi ukuthi 6 to 10 ilaba imiracles enza khona so into azoyenza
so imiracle engekho
buka imiracle engekho so into azoyenza uzoqala vele ku row number 1 uzongena nimbone nani but mangambheka nje ngiyani ku Google nibheka uthandazela abantu kanjani akazi ngqo uya row per row hamba ama zigzag akubeka isandla so wena ugula ngempela ukuthinta awema ngizophola my faith yabona my faith akuthinta adlule kwena thinte mafika ku 5 and 6 ilapho ke abantu bazosuka umuntu ne wheelchair sekayahamba umuntu I'm healed bese sigijimana nama camera kanjalo laba gula ngempela basahleli abuye futhi abathinte from there phumile shwi gone so thina ke seleke umuntu uzotha ngempela kodwa mina ungithandazela kodwa angapholi inhlungu ngisazizwa sithi hayi your faith faith kuthiwa it must be small like a mustard seed and it's a pepperlin and ukuthi akubone futhi one on one kusasa you need to plant a seed sow a seed what is sow a seed what does that mean khipha imali ufaka imali phela ke and then from lapha sizokuthengisela khona ke manje oil amanzi zonke lezi zinto zenza ukuthi hayi uzophola uSel Beyonce angibuza ababuzanga elangeni from there
you anointing oil leyo so from there go back
from there anisho phela kusasa uzombona 1-on-1 ngempela sokuvumela uzombona vele 1-on-1 umboni 1-on-1 uzo obviously professors okunika yona remember thina we were there 1 month before I feel
yebo
it's just like laba bathandazelayo on a Sunday lapho konke yakhe Friday before intandazela ngibuyizwa lo ngitheni kini ngithe thina kwathi wathi kithi Saturday night gqokani lengubo ozoyigqoka Sunday so that kuzoba ngathi day 1 no into ukuthi sifuna ukumatcha ukuthi uzobe ugqokeni kahle kahle the day prayer service no so that izothi kumfundisi ulogqoka ingubo epink Hilogqoka ingubo red mfundisi uyena loyo iprofessor yakhe 1 2 3 4 5 uthe unenkinga eziso bese mekeza
usefika umfundisi useyazi yonke into ngawo
wazi yonke into ngawo kutshela ngathi ukutshela ngathi prophet
kanti yini nithathe imininingwane
exactly njenga kuma crusade the night before ku crusade nakhona sizontshela ukuthi registration iza ngale ngubo vele ozoyigqoka Sunday so uzofika yabona nje ngigqoke kanje ufika ugqoke le ngubo Saturday sithi hayi senza ama pre interviews uzokholelwa vele bese mina ngiyakubuza ukuthi konje inkinga yakho bokuyini ngiyabhala ngaleso sikhathi ngiyabona ukuthi wena uzobala khona abanye buka khona laba abanye if abaphilanga at least fune bathole prophet
yebona
ngenani but at least bathole prophet ukuthi ithemba libe khona bese uyambona every time before uzosho prophecy screen sa black out siveza abantu abaculayo then makabuya uzothi there's a woman standing in the sick area wearing a pink dress just beg mina vele your issue is 1 2 3 4 5 uzokhoshiwe ukuthi usixoxelile thina yes papa uvele mamela ukuthi upholile emzimbeni njani awusena ndaba naloko okusalayo prophecy
so ke bonke ke laba abanye abeze besika kwezinye indawo kwathwani wena uzohlala ku wheelchair wena uzoba ukuthi bese ke bona bayasukuma ke bathola ama wheelchair
hayi phela salisho mongayigugula nje kahle umuntu ayidonsa wheelchair yakhe neinduku zibanjwe thiwa I am healed yabona ne bese kube nalaba esizobathuna ukuthi arase sithi wena anisho bathi to attract uNkulunkulu ufune kurase bese uzothola umama mebahleli nengane athi man of God pray for me lo yasimtshela ukuthi mawungarasi ngiyakuthola ilingi yakho kanti akaguli ngempela vele ulo oflyisiwe naye man of God pray for me so to draw your attention yakhe and again why for camera so izo icamera kuye asho inkinga yakhe all of a sudden most of the time abanjali laba ngakhona ukuhamba bezathi man of God akuthandazela quick hawu so yasukuma uyahamba
manje lama anointing oil awasebenzi vele
hayi wesisi ama anointing oil kahle olive oil olive oil lo ithenga chekasi uthenga kuphi into abayenzayo bona bayayikhulekela bayibeka izandla or they perfume it bayifaka iperfume uthi niwe ngendlela yabo and then mabaqeda lapho bayithathe bayi kuma containers amancane bafaka sticker ke sakhona sasebandleni ukuthi yebo phela
and then bayidayisa
njengamanzi amanzi akhiwe empompini impompi nawo futhi fakwe sticker sakhona anointing water kupackage kahle thatha mntakadedi uhambe but laba bekhokhela ukuthi baze ku crusade that night baqeda ukuthandazela the very next day you fly out uyaphuma asikudingi ngoba sikunikile kwakho uyenza into yenzile hamba thank you goodbye come on siyaqhubeka
si live ku Facebook by the way na ku Instagram @cozy_fm sizobuya sikhulume ngendaba yokuthi ngikhathi kudilika isonto sihle kwadilika isonto wena ungasekho and then kodwa wakwazi ukuthi uphindele emuva uyosiza right
yebo
sifuna ukwazi ukuthi why kokwenzakaleni lokho ukuthi uqale phansi wena uyosiza ngoba phela wawusuphumile usubalekile uphunyukile lelo ugibe kuyinto embi kangaka Sihle umbuzo wami ngekhathi kudilika isonto akuwona lapha ya eNigeria ngiyakhumbula khona umunye usisifuthi sakhuluma naye chatha naye owaye stuck ngaphansi elokhuza for insuku wagcina sekutholakala ecabanga ukuthi uzofa naye estuck lapha ngoba kungekho umuntu ombonayo nawe wastuck khona lapha ya kodwa waqala phansi waphindela futhi wayemumva kukhona uyosiza kungani
because njengoba ngisho ukuthi it's not easy ukuthi your spirit nengqondo yakho iphume kule inkonzo you are groomed you are indoctrinated ungaphuma ngokwenyama yebo ngomzimba uthi hayi sengihambile ngishiyile kodwa khona leyo that will always pull you back for some reason. Leyo ukuthi funeke nje ngathi ungayogapha phuza imbiza bakugapise lento abadlisa yona whatever the case is, because nebe sengiphumile enkonzweni ngitshe ukuthi angisafuni lutho ngiright angisafuni lutho ngalomfundisi lona. Hawu kodwa the day Billy Diliwa ngicela ukutshela my phone yayikhala off the hook because abantu bayazi ukuthi Sihle Sibisi no TB Joshua bebanjwe. Kanti ngithi no ngise South Africa mina I'm not there. Hayi ngilibona iBilly no problem ngathola icall. Mfethu bese ngihambile sontweni I think for about plus minus 4-5 years. But make a phone udate. Because angaze vele ngashintsha inamba yami. Avela athi oya Sihle. Ngabele ngaguqa. Yes daddy. Wathi mina Shebi, I'm going to send these your brothers and sisters from Nigeria. Please, when they land in Johannesburg, please take care of them. They will bring a lot of money. And then this money, you must go with them to the houses of the people who died. Utumela, amanye ama disciples from Nigeria. Bazofika la eGoli. Mebefika eGoli. Ngiya mina emuzini wakhe lapha eRivonia. Mengifika lapho sizophiwa imali. Funeka sihambe house to house, province to province la eSouth Africa. Lapho umuntu ama families abashonelwa amalunga womndeni wabo sibanike imali ukuthi bese sine script futhi besifika sizoduduza sizokutshela ukuthi ungakhali phela ngathi awinona ikholwa umuntu wakho ushonele enkonzweni. It means ukuthi uzoya ezulwini straight uyimethaya umuntu wakho. It means ufele ezandleni zakaJesu bese sekunika u50,000 noma 100,000 or 200,000 depending yabalabo abangafundanga kahle ama families la hluphekile sekushiya u50,000. Masingayali lama families lapha sibona khona ukuthi hayibo laba kufundile abantu balana angithi khona nje ubashayashaya sibashiya ngabo 200,000 siya lezo imali lezo sihamba no bag khonza ikhaya uneyimali. I was there inside. See at different provinces. Khona province asaya kuyo ubaba wakhona cishe washisa ngamanzi abilayo wasixosha wathi akafuni kwazi lutho yena ufuna isidumbu sengane yakhe. So I was part of it. So that goes back to say self Beyonce. That is why umuntu bese ephumile kule inkonzo ezinjena it's advisable ukuthi uyela kini mhlambe bakenzela umsebenzi bakushisa ngempepho bakuphuza isimithi ugabhe yonke lemhlolo le ukuthi ube umuntu oright, otherwise iwoza sasekhona usazobuyela because they indoctrinate you. It's hard. You can leave the church, but anisho futhi they instill fear in you ukuthi once uhambe esontweni uzofa. Once uhambe esontweni into zakho ngeke sasebenze right.
Ngeke ube lutho ngokusuka la.
Ngeke ube yilutho uzoba ngephara. So naleyo fear plays a role. So it's a mental problem. You understand?
Hayi. Kuyakuzwa mthethwethu abantu abaningi abathanda ukukhuluma nje ngoba ukhuluma nje futhi ke bakubiza ngawonke amagama lawo. Yindaba pho uqhubeka uthi wena cha ngeke ngiphela amandla ngizoqhubeka.
Mamela bangangibiza ngamagama abawathandayo. If umuntu igama ngibiza ngalo lilethe imfudumalo emzini wakhe hayi meqhubeke. Mina it's my truth. Ngihleze ngisho ngithi iqiniso lami. It happened to me. Kwenzeka kimi. But it doesn't define me. So angeke umuntu beqala ukuzwa le story vele emlandela uzovela athi hayibo ngeke umfundisi wethu 13 but since 2012 usihle khuluma abafethu hambani your research kahle. But as I say, it happened to me but it doesn't define me. Iqiniso lami kwenzeka kumina kodwa it does not define me.
Okay, so zikuphi impilo zenu njengamanje nalaba abanye abantu kukhona laba okwenzeka kubona ngibabonile kuma documentary ngiyambona nomunye futhi ngisekhohliwe igama lakho untomazane lo igama lakhe ugay futhi naye njalo njalo niyaxhumana nabo kuhamba kanjani empilweni zabo?
Right, so impilo zethu ke right now abantu bayasebenza abantu banemizi yabo abantu bayaphila but ngeke siqamba mangasithi we are completely 100% whole. Khona iphathi yethu le yaphuka. You understand? For example, khona umunye lapha ku documentary yena udecide nje enhlobo ukuthi yazini mina it's fine, I belong to the LGBTQIA+ community. You're right. Khona banganayi beletho abakwazi ukuzala due to the multiple abortions that they were subjected to lapha enkonzweni. You understand? Khona abanye nje emotionally bathi into ethi inkonzo noma isonto angifuni nokulazi. Mina in my case yabona namasonto kwabantu abafike la ekhaya ngevisa angihlangene angifuni ukwazi buzongitshela ngedeliverance bozothi kumina wena udinga deliverance nani angikudingi nje phambi kwami because ngiyayazi deliverance ihambelana nani ucabanga ukuthi bakhipha something kodwa bafaka something so nje for mina ngi-right ngikhonza kule nkonzo yami le ngena ngo-9 iphume ngo-10 full stop lezi ezinye angihlangani noma ngingangceka nithini lo othi usihle udinga i-deliverance makayodeliver yena qala sibone ngayo
Sihle uthi ufuna ukuqwashisa abantu ngento wena udlule kuyo njengoba njengamanje uyishabasheki nje esimelela yonke nesixwayisa bonke abantu ngezinto ezifana nalezi ikakhulukazi ithinta inkolo nje kanje kungani kubalekile kuloko
kubalekile kimi because that's how i-foundation yami yazalwa ikwanele foundation because ikwanele foundation ukwanele means enough sikhathele manje and it happened ukuthi kahle kahle mangibona icase ka Omosoto if you remember khona umfundi othiwa Omosoto naye phuma eNigeria ubenza the imgilingwane efanayo so mengibona leyo case it triggered something ngaphakathi kwami ukuthi ayibo I was once like her benginjengalo sisokhulumayo and then ngathi no kwanele foundation was birthed from my pain which is a gain for abantu abaningi because under Kwanele Foundation is no office elithi Kwanele Mfundisi. We are not against the church. Asigxeki inkokolo yenu noma ngadlo fish nidla imfene nenzeni asihlangene nalokho but we are against the abuse of abantu uqolo kwabantu einkonzweni either emotionally, physically, financially. We are against that because the Wangidlwengula Foundation is a gender-based violence and femicide NPO. We advocate and stand against gender-based violence and femicide holistically. That is why it's not the office elithi Kwanele Mfundisi. Ikhuluma ngento usihle andlula kuyona.
Usakhuluma ngokwanele Mfundisi. I mean unohlelo elibizwa khona ukuthi of fake pastors or pastor bangokotela pastor bangasibona. Lungande luhlelo yiziphi izinto enzenzayo khona?
Hey, fake pastors, you know, uNkulunkulu emuhle. Ngizothi uNkulunkulu emuhle ngoba vele muhle. You know, fake pastors came after ngenzo fake marriage. So last year, October, November, December, ngafonelwa moja love. But ayibo chakudinga khona ishow ozoyithatha. Ayibo my daughter was still alive then. So ngaqala ukushoot fake marriage, kwaba right, and then obviously it only aired this year. And then when the concept of fake pastors came up, ngabizwa futhi kwathiwa you are perfect to host the show well because you know the ins and outs. But people must be aware. If fake pastors, we are not exposing abafundisi. We are a show, a reconciler imindeni. What do I mean? Buga mean. Ngathatha ngahlala eNigeria for how many years? You understand? So kono mama no baba nama family members akhalayo ukuthi ingane yethu asayazi ukuthi kuphi seyihlala esontweni ini ke lokumfundisi. Noma khona umama or ubaba thizeni or ugogo umkhulu o decide ukuthi yena indlu yakhe uyayithengisa uyithengisela umfundisi ipension yakhe yonke ne provident fund uyibhala under umfundisi.
Yebo sinesizwe.
No, iyenzeka leyo. So if fake pastors is show yokuhlanganisa reconcile ama families together and to ukuletha ubulungiswa. So unfortunately masizo reconcile imindeni baba umfundisi makunegeme ozenzayo hayi mina ngizange zokuexpose mina zo reconcile abantu bazozibonela nabo phela ku TV ukuthi hayi shothi into engasile lena
aze kwanzima baningi abantu asebedlule egamekweni ecishe ifane nalesi sakho sontweni ekhaya nasemsebenzini kune support group onayo.
Oh yes, no, it's in a support group. It's called Grief Support Group. It's so amazing. After my daughter passed on this year, Alishobati diagnosis was a ruptured brain aneurysm. So I see as good in Lento. So we're in research. Sihle Brain Aneurysm Foundation Boston, the USA. So Sakali Foundation called the Sihle Pediatric Foundation for Brain Aneurysm Awareness. So through that foundation was a diary of a grieving mother. What is that? It's a grief support group for all mama abalahlekelwe yingane. Because ngiyazi phenyo kulahlekelwa umyeni, right? But engane ngiyazi. So I needed ukuthi ngihlanganyele nabo mama abathi nami ngeke ngalahlekelwa ingane ngiyabazi lobuhlungu. So we have a grief support group and we are thankful ukuthi we've got ama therapists who come pro bono. Every month siyahlangana face to face and then 1 month face to face, the next month online. Like tonight, we have our online support group for 8 p.m. So that has birthed that. That's why I get to me now. For some reason, it always produces something to heal abantu, to show you what my character. Evil. Instead, my pain becomes the gain of many people. You cannot believe what a grief support group, Diary of a Grieving Mother. We've got mothers from different provinces. Tonight we are online sharing our grief. Next month we are face to face again. Because we need to heal. And then we put a fake. So that is why a Diary of a Grieving Mother is there to heal abantu abashonelwe yingane.
Sihle siyabonga kakhulu. Siyabonga kakhulu sifisela inhlanhla kuko konke okwenzayo. Abantu futhi bahamba bekulandele enkundleni zokuxhumana uthe ubani futhi Sihle.
Enkundleni zo right now ngi-live ku TikTok Kwanele Foundation. And then go Facebook, Kwanele Foundation, Instagram, Kwanele Foundation, and now go YouTube, Kwanele Foundation.
Yeah. What's it?
Yeah.
Ungayiki usiza abantu.
Yeah.
Baxwayisa ngale zinto ngoba abantu bakithi ngenxa yencindezi yokweswela kwesikhathi ukugula yini bayithuka sebengena into njengalezi. Nanokufuna uNkulunkulu bebengazi bangamtholaphi bayithole sebengena bayithole sebengena ingibeni njengalezi and mawusuphakathi kulamasonto akuphumeki and abantu bakhona njengobusho nje mawuthi umuntu uyamvusa uyamxwayisa uthi hayibo abafuni ngisho ukulalela dadewethu nje qhubeka ngami ungayiki ngoba ukhuluma ngento odlule kuyo. Yeah, omunye umuntu vele ngoba akadlulanga kuleyo nto uzongayizwa lento eyishoyo noma ngayiboni ngoba akazi ukuthi ukhuluma ngani.
Yeah, elokugcina lakho so ukhona ufunisho.
Yeah, cha ngifisa umvalelisa nje ngemvume yakho umdidiyelo wohlelo. uMathewu chapter 7 verse 15. Jesu Kristu wakhuluma lamagama wathi xwayana abaprofeti bamanga abeza kini bembathise okwezimvu kepha ngaphakathi beyimpisi eziphangayo. 16 niya kubazi ngizithelo zabo. Kungakhiwa yini izithelo zomvini emeveni noma emakhwiyaneni akhakhasini na? Uthi uverse 18 umuthi omuhle ungethela izithelo ezimbi nomuthi yasho la
ngoba nawe Sihle wawubona uNkulunkulu qobo lwakhe.
Angithi uyabona? So masukuvukile waphaphama wavuleka amehlo ezintweni njengalezi. Akwandele bani akuyonto kanombani bambalwa abakwazi ukuthi bavuleka amehlo. Umbhalo before le ngufundile usho njalo uthi indlela ebheke ephushiseni inkulu baningi abahamba ngayo kodwa bayingcosana bayithola le ebheke ekuphileni akulula ukuyithola.
Baqapha abantu besifazane.
Hayi bakwethu asivule amehlo nje bakwethu asivuleni amehlo nalento yokwethemba umuntu umthemba uzungezwa lutho noma hayibo lithi iBhayibheli wena uthemba lokushoya lo mholi wakho ngoba ngatshela ukuthi mina nakhe ngikwazi.
Yazi ukuqaphelisa
abantu. Hayi bafethu ngeke man hayi.
Ukuqaphelisa abantu ukuthi yabona ilunga lakho lomndeni.
Yeah.
Yonke into ayenzayo bese umfundisi uthe isonto lithi ingozi.
Lithini iBhayibheli? Lithini iBhayibheli? Izwi kaNkulunkulu.
Honor your mother and father. Uthi insuku zakho zande ezweni. But uthola ukuthi umuntu noma eganiwe, uthola ukuthi as a wife umyeni wami angisamphekeli angisana sikhathi sakhe kodwa umfundisi methe uyangidinga 100%
hambile uyekudate umama
uye kudate uye kuphapha
bafethu ngeke
abantu bayibonile fake pastors first episode uma ubekhala ukuthi ingane yakhe iye kumsebenzi ithengisa umuzi sihlala full time enkonzweni baphuziswa fish oil wathi umama bebeyiphuza bahlanza ama spiritual snakes live on camera.
Siyabonga dadewethu uhambe kahle yazo sibonga isibindi sakho nje.
Ngiyabonga kakhulu.
Qhubeka uxwayisa abantu.
Ngeke bamqede ubhovungane.